Speaking of which, anybody catch the Cheyenne Bryant, Shannon Sharp interview?
Yes.
Anybody? Did you see it?
Yes.
Anybody else?
I just saw the clip.
Oh.
Is that recent?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit was. How'd you feel about it?
Can we get a synopsis on
Cheyenne Bryant.
what she was asserting?
Some of the things that she was speaking to.
She was just saying her usual thing, like, she's put together, she's waiting for a certain type of man, she doesn't have casual sex, and she believes that she's on her path of, following the Bible, and because the Bible said, and she was raised by her father who was a hustler, and so her daddy put her onto game, and she don't mess with certain type of men. And
Cheyenne is one of my favorite liars.
What?
Damn.
No.
I was hoping.
Say that.
I was
like, wait,
hoping.
what?
No, hold on. And let me preface that. I like her. The more I've heard her, like at first I was kind of like iffy about her. Game recognized game, right? There's a lot of game that she speaks to. She's very educated. She's very articulate. She's a beautiful woman. She's put together, all that, right? There's a lot of toxic shit going on there. I can recognize the toxic shit. Salute. I think the person that she's speaking to, wanting to be, is what she's doing. She's not there. And that's what I mean by I can recognize that. And I won't say appreciate it, but I see it for what it is. I think exactly what she's saying is all the things that she wants.
Yeah, but that's good.
But she's sitting right here with me and not doing the things that she needs to do to obtain it. I can recognize that, whether she wants to admit to it or not. She is exactly me.
Your girlfriend.
She and 100%. Now she's way more educated. She's way more articulate, and her ass is fatter. I ain't trying to have a fat ass, but she's more appealing. When she says it, it's believable because it's coming from the softness of a woman, and you would want to believe that every woman is leaning in that direction, but she ain't. She's still out here on bullshit.
Bro, why are you doubting her
If you
like
look
that,
at, well, you
though?
know what? It's not just him. If you look at the men in the comments, men are saying, you talking all that shit, but you single on the couch. Where's your man?
Because she's waiting for the right man.
No, she
That
also
is
just
men's favorite comment though.
She just spoke. No. She just
That's what they said.
All
She
the
just
time under
she just
our
spoke
comments.
to. She just spoke to a few interviews ago about being in a
She waiting
5-year
for the right
situationship with one man.
Oh, I did see that.
So she has a moment where she's contradicted herself,
Yeah, and they've called her out on
and they
this.
called out on it.
But maybe because she thought that may have been her man. But
Why didn't get that same leeway?
Let me see who this girl is.
See,
Hey, Alan,
See?
can you put a clip on of Cheyenne Bryant on But she did
Listen,
have she had a
just
good
saying,
one-on-one with
when
him.
you just listen, I don't know who this girl is. I didn't see the clip, but when you just said that, I was like, yeah, I relate with everything you're saying. Like that sounds like something good for a woman to say.
It was a great interview, and I liked
great.
them going back and forth,
Mhm.
and I like the way her and Shannon interacted because you could tell he was on some horny man shit.
the same shit. He want to hit.
Yeah, he was on some horny man
And
shit,
she
and
was-
she kept
Oh,
steering it.
yeah.
I know.
She kept
Yeah, I
steering
like
it
the
that.
life
You
coach
see, that's
or
good.
two.
Like that
The
means
life
that
coach
she
girl.
is on a certain path, and just like you said, she is already moving in that space. She's already speaking.
She was on
like, her
Basketball Wives.
words
I know
into
her.
fruition.
She was.
Yeah.
She did the Teen Mom thing.
Why
too.
was she on Basketball
She was on
Wives?
Teen
I
Mom?
don't
Well, no,
remember.
not as a teen mom. She didn't have kids.
And she tours
The
with
program or the school?
Oh, this is
Yes.
this is her right here.
Yes.
What happens is, and she's really good at this. And
Is she
Kevin,
okay with like okay, that's
she's Kevin Samuels, and rest in peace to him. But Kevin Samuels was very good at steering the conversation to where you didn't get enough to like pull and now start digging to your life. Very good at motivating the conversation in certain ways, and she's really good at doing that. And
great
that
skill.
great skill, amazing. But this one moment, Paul Pierce was not having it.
Okay,
Like, I'm gonna dig into your life, and on top of that, I'm from the same hood you from.
where they from?
And he was like, I
From Angle.
know
from,
you.
They're from LA. Like, I know,
Okay.
like, homegirl. Like, I know, like, I hear this game.
Mm-hmm.
No one's been able to do that before because she's so eloquent and she's so well spoken that you kind of just let her go. Same with Dr. Umar. Same with a lot of different people who are just really great orators. You kind of just let them go until you get that one ignorant person.
Shit, we should have got her on this couch because that one over there.
And she's great, and she's great. Like, I think she's super entertaining, and like I said, I think she provides certain aspect and a certain look at life and relationships in a certain way.
A lot of these younger men
saying on
in
Shannon
that
Sharp,
35-ish range.
That's
even
Tracy.
a
That's
little
Tracy Ellis
younger
Ross
than
down there
30,
on the bottom, right?
They are a lot more mature than a lot of these men who are 45 and up.
Yeah.
They're not stuck in their ways.
Yeah,
They are very flexible. They open doors. They know how to date. They are actually hunters like men used to be.
Yeah.
They're calling, they're texting, they're love bugs. They want to get married. They're all
They
into
ain't like
it.
the old school. That we the old
Yeah.
guard. We the hunters.
Yeah, and let me say this: not only women, but
trying to
men
hit.
in their 30s are the new generation that don't have baby mamas. You'll be surprised at how not thirsty for sex and women these younger men are. Meaning, like, they are literally saying, if we can't date or if we can't have some type of out of the bed romance, I'm turned off.
her.
There's so many young men here who are like, women are just throwing the pussy at me. Versus back in the day, it was men were the
That's
you know
a
were
game
the,
of
were the
itself.
chasing the cat.
Yes.
And that's a turn on for me. And you have the older men who are just kind of like, look, it's kind of like you're saying, I'm working, I'm doing me, what you see is what you get. And I definitely want the intimacy as far as sex with you, but I'm not sure if I can commit. I'm not sure if my old ways will allow me to maneuver or to transform into what's needed for a relationship.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Mm-hmm.
What's it when you hear that? What's the difference between when you hear older men speak about why they're so enthralled and why they're so attracted to younger women? This sounds like a person that in their 20s and 30s, they did a lot of dating wrong. They did a lot of wrong choices. And now that they got older, they want to go ahead and double back at some shit that's just a little easier for them. Same thing like how older men do. Go back, you're 40-something years old. You know, I just like to deal with 25-year-olds because they're just so easy to chill with and they just so calm and they don't even present these many issues. And you know what? They don't even got no baby daddies. That's exactly what this sound like. It sound like that same thing that we used to look at like creepy.
Is that what she was saying that in explaining why she
Yes.
was with the younger guy?
Yeah,
Oh.
she rather date younger because
Oh.
they ain't got no baby daddies
I
and
wouldn't.
they ain't got no baby mamas and they ain't got. It's just like, okay, you want to date because in your age range, when you was out here on bullshit, you missed the quality men because you was out here on bullshit. Now that you older and now that you wised up,
It does sound a lot like what we hear older men say.
yeah, it's exact same thing that we demonize and look at them like being for like creeps. And when women do it, we need to call it the same thing. You a creep.
Factual.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I don't think that we're straying away from calling cougars.
I think what he's saying, like he's saying that the same heat doesn't come down on
doesn't.
women the way that it comes
doesn't.
down on
because
men
it's
when
seen
men
less
are.
often though.
Yeah.
Well,
But today it ain't.
that's probably true.
Yeah,
Well, that-
it is.
that's
It
probably
is. That's
true.
true.
But I understand the point that you're trying to make. There is definitely more attacks on men when they have a preference for younger women, for whatever the reason may be.
Societal reasons. You know that.
No, I'm saying whatever the reason may be that they want
Oh, okay.
younger women. And I also think that it's the same reason you said we don't see it as often with women being on that end with when men in the same position that men are in when they're going after someone younger.
I don't know where I be hanging out at because I be seeing it all the time.
It's big in the industry. I feel like a lot of older women are with younger men now, but
Yes, they are. That's how I got my start. Shit.
what?
Nothing.
22 is
No.
Damn,
that's pretty
motherfucker,
young.
no.
What?
22.
22 is
I don't even want to have a
crazy.
conversation with a 22-year-old.
Yeah, like what
Don't
are you
even
talking
look at
about?
me like
No.
You
Well,
can't
'cause
see
you
my
said you're
green blinds.
42.
Curtains.
Curtains.
Let's
excuse me.
say 25. 22 kind of seems like right out of college.
That's
Like
still so young.
That's
I know, but that's like mid 20s.
You're the youngest one on here, by the way.
Yeah.
okay.
You're the
And-
baby, and you still so
I'm
young.
20.
Let me give you an example.
So-
And
My-
you still young.
My
Almost
oldest, my oldest son is 16.
Okay.
When I was 16 years old, I was fucking with 25-year-old.
Oh hell no.
There's no way in the world I want to replicate that experience as a 42-year-old man. The possibility that my son could actually be dating or potentially date the same woman that I've been having sex with.
And it's
Nasty.
real, honestly.
And it's happening.
It is happening.
Right? Because niggas is sick. They want to smash the mom and the daughter and the dad and the son.
And I feel like we
Wait.
see that a lot in the media these days. Like
Who wanna do that?
Drea, I feel like we spoke about that once or twice on here.
Mhm.
Drea's dating someone. I don't know if they're still together, but
They're still together.
her recent baby daddy is
Boyfriend.
the same
Boyfriend.
boyfriend is the same age as her
Son.
her oldest son. But I mean, I actually know of instances like this in real life. Actually, I have a friend who's dating a man who is the same age as her mom.
Wait, a friend.
Who is dating a man
Mm-hmm.
who is the same age as her,
Oh, okay.
her
I will
mother.
smack my daughter.
So literally, that could have been her mom's man. But hey, if it works for them,
I would literally smack my daughter. She come
There's-
home with
there-
a
there's-
guy that's my age.
There's a lot of creep things that we start to normalize because either we feel like the dating pool is shrinking, and we make that as an excuse to you meet somebody nice, so just go ahead and deal with who you deal with. Also, I remember being in high school and not having to just compete with the guys in high school. I had to compete with the local drug dealers
Yeah.
who pulled up in the Honda and would take the little, and that was disheartening.
He drive.
But guess what?
I can imagine.
Guess what? That was normalized for us, which is not a normal thing. It's nasty.